Got another day at the gym. Feeling a little better than yesterday. We got legs. And that's gonna be so much fun. Yes, for legs today, definitely just gonna be doing some squats, some RDLs, barbell RDLs, leg extensions, hamstring curls, sitting hamstring curls, not laying. I didn't really feel the laying hamstrings as much as I'd like on the first and second day of recovery for legs. Definitely gonna also throw in core, which is gonna suck, but needs to be done. No excuse not to do it. Legs is gonna be interesting today because I haven't trained them and I haven't been really moving around at all lately because I've been stuck in bed. So my legs didn't do a lot of work and they feel stiff. So I'm definitely gonna take a decent amount of time loosening up, and then I'll probably hop into my squats, which shouldn't take more than 10-15 minutes of stretching and warming up. And this morning I had a pretty good breakfast. It consisted of 2 eggs, a Chobani protein yogurt, and a glass of milk. And when I went to Meijer yesterday, I couldn't find more allergy pills, but I still took one this morning. But I did find those flavoring packets. I got myself a new flavor, fruit punch. And just that little bit that I did to go get this flavoring packet just made me so happy. Just the little things, just like I cannot stand drinking the creatine by itself, but having a flavoring packet to put into it so that I don't have to do that, so I don't have to drink the creatine with just water, I was taking it for granted. And it was such a little thing in my daily life. I mean, it takes 15 seconds, 20 seconds to actually fill it up, put all the stuff in, shake it a little bit, and let it go. But that 20 seconds just adds to my day and make it that much better. I guess what I'm really getting at is just the little things in your life like that we all take for granted. Like, you just got to be very appreciative. Like, I'm thinking about it. How lucky am I to have a roof over my head, running water, food, clean dishes when I want them? I mean, a lot of people don't have access to those stuff that I just said, and I take it for granted every day. Makes you think a lot. I mean, I have a car to get to and from work, the gym. I have the ability to go to college to pursue a better education for myself. It's just, there's a lot that goes into life that I overlook, and I complain about college a decent amount, but I gotta stop and think. Having access to college is not something even everybody in the US gets, so that's something I really gotta think about and be like, hey, you have a great opportunity here. And there's no reason you should be trying to look negative at these, because you've been gifted with a lot of great things to be able to pursue what you want to pursue when you want to pursue it. That was a lot of pursues, but you get my point. Is that we are so lucky to just live in this kind of time now, but at the same time get all these opportunities, because this is not, like I said, there's people that just don't get this, unfortunately, which sucks to hear and sucks to think about. But focusing on the lift for today, little rant, sorry about that. Focusing on the lift for today, definitely going to be really working on squats, and this time I'm going to ease back into them, but if I feel like I'm going to fail a rep, I'm going to go until I can fail the rep. Like, if that makes sense. Like, if I feel good enough to fail these first couple sets in squats, then I'm going to do that. I'm going to push myself to do that. But, like I said, I want to ease back into my lifts because I feel sick and off for a week, and it never does any good for you. I mean, it does wonders for recovery, but coming back to the gym, my muscles are like, whoa, 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 what in the world are we doing right now? This is not happening. Yeah, I'm still feeling a cough a little bit, which it's nothing like it was. Like I was hacking 3-4 days ago. Just a bunch of snot coming up. Just nasty, disgusting. And it got old pretty quick. But luckily, that is no longer the case right now. I could have taken it. No, whatever. I'm excited for RDLs today. I think we'll start with a set of 275 and work slowly up to 300. Look, part of me would love to jump to 315, but I know that would be some form of ego lifting for me, and my forearms would definitely give out, like grip strength would give out first before anything else, so definitely not going to just do that. But I'd love to put 3 plates on there and just start RDLing it. That would be pretty sick, I'm not going to lie. But of course, as soon as I do that, I'll go on Instagram and I'll see somebody. I'll immediately see somebody like just rowing 315 on a barbell or something like that. But then again, like I said, this is why I don't compare to people online. Compared to my previous self, a year ago, picking 315 up was like my max deadlift. That was like something I thought was amazing a year ago. And now it's gonna be still picking it up and stuff, but I've squat 315. I deadlift 405, Romanian deadlift 275. I've done that, like actually done that. Getting close. I did try 275 on bench yesterday, and I'm not quite there. I did fail it. I came closer than I thought. Like, I did move the bar. Didn't quite hit 90 with my elbows on the way up, which is typically, I always fail below 90. I've only ever failed above 90 one time, which was astonishing for me. I almost never fail bench lockout. It's always at the bottom, which makes sense because that's where you're most stretched and it takes the most, I think, force to get it back up. I guess force isn't the right word. I guess effort would be. But yes, I not super sure if I'm gonna get 275 before I turn 19. I have about 10 days from now. But regardless, I will be hitting 275 some point this summer, and hopefully 315 follows before the end of the year. That's asking a lot, but I would love to get 315 before I have to go back to college. Sorry, that's asking a lot. I would love to get 315 before the end of the year, which I think's doable to a point, as long as I stay consistent and don't stop, which I have no plans of stopping, so that really shouldn't be an issue for me. But enough jibber jabber. Let's go ahead and get into the lift. I'll see you guys in there, and I'll probably be starting with 2 plates on squats. All right. Looking for a nice 10 to 12 range. I don't know, my knee's kind of feeling weird today. So this could go either way. Okay. I mean, it doesn't feel bad, but that was just a little set of 12. Go ahead and take a breather here. Yes. That's what I wanted. Hopefully it was 245 because it felt pretty decent. But I did hit the safety bars on the way down that last rep. No big deal. It was a very slight tap, and that was at the bottom of my rep. So those were perfect for me. But now, take a little break. All right. There's my little breather. And hopefully that 225 was still just like a warm-up because I was shaking. Should have been shaking like that, but like I said, easing back into it. Eight bare minimum. But I want 12. But we'll see where I get. No big deal, I'll go with that. I think that was 9, but I don't know, you guys, I'm not very good at counting mid-set. Ooh, don't do that. Oh, dang. Man. Yeah, do that for one more set. That felt good. All right. Put this weight back on, take a breather, then I'll be right back for another set. All right, one more set of this. Man, I'm already feeling it. Looking for 8. 6, minimum 8. Yeah, I'll go with that. All right, we'll move over to RDLs now. I'll unload this bar. All right. RDLs 275 to start. Looking 8 to 10, preferably 12, but that's asking a lot in my current condition. So let's get it. Hey, that was a little more than I was expecting. That's good. Man, my grip gave out though. But it felt good. Alright, well, I'm gonna take a breather, do this again. Probably just 2 sets of this. Alright. Almost threw up. Still kind of feel like I'm going to. But not really a leg day if you don't. But now I need to do, honestly, 8 would be fantastic right after this. All right, let's go. That works for me. Alright, I'm gonna clean this up. Head over to leg extensions, I think. Alright. Start with 210. Work in the 10 to 12 rep range for all 3 sets here. Probably, yeah, just start with 210. See how it feels for me. Ah, so feel good. Like weirdly out of energy though. All right, got 190 here. We'll see how it feels. I'm just not starting to feel it right now. Mm. Good set. We'll stick there for the last set. Leg extensions. All right, let's get moving here. Time to go home. Let's talk about post lift. Today's lift was cut a little short. I did not continue doing leg extensions. I may or may not have noticed that. I realized I was slightly late for work, so I was like, probably go to work. Might want me there. No big deal though. But overall, the squats, here we go. The squats were good. That second set really took me out. I went down for that 9th rep and it was just no bueno. Which, hey, you know what happens. It's no big deal. RDLs had me dead at the end. I was doing them. After both sets, I felt like I just had to sit there for a second. I was like, wow, I'm going to throw up, and this is going to be embarrassing. I didn't, so that's the plus for the lift. And the leg extensions, they were whatever. They were all right. I've had better. My legs feel kind of, my legs felt kind of weak today, so, I mean, it is what it is. I can't really do anything about that. What I can do is finish legs tomorrow. So tomorrow might be just a hamstring and quad focused day, but for isolation movements, followed by core. Because I do need to finish that. And then back and bis, and then, like I said, we can just keep easing into it. No big deal. But yeah, I had work, and I was like, oh, they might want me to come into work, seeing as how I had to call off sick the first day I was supposed to be back. I was talking to somebody in the gym the other day. I think Peyton also said this, but I was talking to somebody in the gym, and they're just casually like, yeah, I do abs like 5 days a week, and I was just like, my brother, what are you doing? 5 days a week? But you better have abs of steel. You better be the next Iron Man. Like, that's nuts. How do you even have, like, I'm just saying, when I do core, I'm gone for the next, like, 3-4 days minimum. Like, you are not getting any reps out of me after that. It's just it. It's sore. So if they could do that and legitimately do abs 5 days a week, hey, props to them. More power to them because I can't do that. I also don't think I have like the insanity to do something like that, to be completely honest. But I've seen crazier things. I've seen legs. I've seen people train legs 3 times a week, and I'm just like, oh, interesting. Whew. I do feel my legs though. It probably didn't help that I was standing on concrete literally the rest of the day. Like, I didn't sit down pretty much at all. So, yeah, my legs are a little like gone right now, and sitting in my seat, they do feel a little numb. But that's a good thing. I'm always down to have strong legs because right now I don't. I mean, they're okay, but like they're nothing special. Like, until I can rep 315 on squats, I am not happy with my legs. Everything else I'm happy with right now. Hey, but I want something. I know how to get it. I just got to keep working at it. And that's the goal for a lot of things in life. I know what I want. I know how to get there. I just got to put in the effort to get there, which I'm going to. I'm good for put in the effort. That's one thing I will never shy away from is effortful. It doesn't sound right. A very hard work. I have a good work ethic, I think. I try. Like, some of my friends at OU, they called me lame and boring because I didn't go to a single party. I didn't drink. I didn't smoke. I didn't vape. I don't do anything like that. I just did my homework and class. And again, I gotta think to myself, I am quite literally paying money to go learn. So isn't that like the whole point is to go and learn? Like, why in the world would I go to college just to like not take it serious? That's just my take on it. Everybody's different on that area, which is like no problem. It's all good. I just can't justify throwing away 60 to 80 grand for 4 years of my life at a college and not take it seriously, because that's a pretty sizable amount of money. It's enough money where I want to be able to just pay it off within 1 to 2 years of getting out of college, which hopefully, if everything goes to plan, that's what I'm doing this job right now for. Literally every paycheck that hits my account is going to immediately start paying off my loan. I'm just going to start making big cash advances on it, and I don't even have to start paying on it until my 4 years are up. But you know what? As long as I keep a little bit of money for myself in college that I can mess around, spend, or whatever, and I don't mean like a lot. I mean like maybe 2 grand for all 4 years, 2 to 3 grand for all 4 years there. It's just some extra on hand just in case the loan's not enough or whatever, or if I want to go out to eat or something. But the whole idea is to be able to pay that loan off. Every paycheck that hits my bank account, just boom, 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 just keep paying off that loan. The faster that loan gets paid off, the faster I get to do things I want to do with my money and my big boy job. My big boy job is going to make big boy money. Much better than what I'm making right now. But enough of that said, I'm home now. So, with that being said, lift was good, cut short, little annoying, but there's always tomorrow. So, with that said, thank you all for watching, and have a good night.